guys, this is Gwendolyn, and sorry it took a minute, but I today would like to show you guys a follow-up on my adoption for when I was looking for a dog. So anyway, today got something to show you. But a lot of times when I leave him sitting next to me on the couch, he likes to sit on this spot, and he's falling asleep. I don't do a whole lot with him, messing with him a whole lot, whatever. I don't rub him a whole lot and things like that, because it kind of gets his energy up a little bit. And I'd like for him to understand that when we're sitting on the couch or whatever, that's no playtime. That's just relax and or nap. That's it. So. But it's a trip. When I first saw him, I was initially going, I don't know if I said it, I was looking for a girl initially, breed.
I think you said you were looking for a girl.
I was looking for a girl, and I ended up, did I talk about, I didn't have him.
You didn't have him yet. When the last video, you were planning on going to the shelter.
Because your husband, Kris, yeah, Kris told me to, we were talking about the girl, we were talking about how his girl is and everything like that. Anyway, that's what it was. And so anyway, I went to there and I was going to looking at all the girl dogs, the different dogs. I was looking at the pits. I was looking at different ones. I would have never thought about a pit, to be honest, had it not been for Lexi's husband. Had it not been for Kris, it's not that I really don't like the dogs. I had this image in my head of a lot of dogs coming out of the shelter were going to be problems, going to have issues and things like that. It's the truth. And I know it is what it is. It's my truth. I know I've adopted a greyhound before.
Yes, ma'am. We've adopted dogs before.
I've gone to, like, one dog, one time I got the golden retriever. It was just a couple that had the dog initially for their daughter, and she moved out to whatever. And the dog was like 4 or 5.
The dog was 4. Jake.
And Monica saw the dog on that movie, Homeward Bound. And she's like, I want that dog. So we went around looking for that particular breed, the golden retriever. So we found it. So I've had mature dogs, but never directly from a shelter. I've been going and checking, and then I haven't had the very best experiences with shelters, because the ones I've gone to make you go in drawings and things like that. So it doesn't matter if you were the only person bonding with a particular pet. They force you into a drawing, and I've done that before and lost a pet because the other person picked it out of 2 people, and I've been there all day. So that deterred me a little bit. So I started going to pet stores and purchasing pets, which have gotten some really good ones. Yep. I've gone to breeders. I've hit every breeder everywhere. I've gotten dogs from breeders. I've gotten pets through the years, and from just different places, and older babies, whatever. But this time around, since the other doggy, the Husky, moved out with Lexi and Kris, because that's her dog, I wanted, like I said, I really wanted a bigger dog. We have the little Chihuahua, and I'm going to let them try to interact a little bit more. I'm not 100% sure if he would like her, because she's so tiny. But anyway,
he'll get used to her. Yeah,
he has to, and that's something I've been working on. I know a lot of people, you guys, when I know you get a new dog or whatever, and you introduce it into your home. I've decided I'm the type of person that a dog is not going to dictate who and what's going to be in my home. It's just they're going to have to learn to tolerate something else. They don't have to cuddle up. They don't have to play. But he can't be aggressive towards her and she not towards him, or the things like that. I believe in being fair to them. I know it's something new to them, but they have to adjust or adapt to your lifestyle in your home like anything else, in my opinion. And it's not to treat him any lesser because he came from a shelter. It's not that. The dog that we've purchased had to get along with her. When we bought Jacob, remember? Jacob had to tolerate the little tiny Chihuahua. He had to tolerate the cat.
Everybody has to get along.
And he's a Husky, Siberian Husky, as you guys know, and that that's the one you really don't expect to get along with. And I know people say that, I've read up on the pit bull, the different type of pits and whatever, and people say, well, it's just bred in their bloodline, all of the above. I respect that, but like anything else, I believe somewhere somebody has to just break that. And it's my understanding he got along with other pets, other dogs or something.
Yes, something.
I'm not sure. He was an owner, turned this one in because of a job relocation, as my understanding. So, but anyway, just it's something we need to really consider more and more. I've been trying through the years, like I said, but now I fight a little bit harder to go ahead and adopt something. So I really like this guy. He's a sweet he's a genuinely great dog. I enjoy him. I can't wait for him to meet my dogs. I'm going to bring Gus up here. We can take him to the park. He's a really good dog, you guys. So there are so many pits in the shelters that are just, it's really sad, but I'm guessing that something happened to a lot of their owners, because, I'm just guessing. And so it's so many of them just available for adoption. I don't know if I would get two. You and your husband. We have two, and we have the Husky. What's going on now, which was already going on, but it's circulating a bit more, is pit bulls that are coming from shelters or whatnot, but being turned into police dogs. Yeah. There's a lady that runs an organization. It's just getting more circulation. I already knew there were pits that were police dogs. I already knew that, but it's getting a little bit more attention now. There's a lady that runs an organization or a program that works with them. Because he has a really sweet nature. I think he's just one of the sweeter dogs, one of the sweetest dogs I've owned. They're very loving. He's like really just, he's just a sweet dog. And it's just like having a baby He tends to learn pretty quickly. He learns pretty quickly to me. Oh my gosh, he's so neat with his pottying and everything. He goes to one area and tries to go in the exact same area. Yeah. Oh my gosh, thank you. And he's housebroken. He's house trained, rather. I'm not saying he would tear things up in the house, but as far as being potty trained, he is, so far, I'm not saying he would never have an accident. He hasn't so far. So, and he would just go a good number of hours. He can hold his bladder, yeah. He is really Mom's been working on letting him be able to hold his bladder longer. A little bit longer, just for times when I'm really not in the house. And my Husky is getting better with it. The pit bulls hold the girl. We always joke and say she only goes once a week. She holds her bladder for so long. On purpose. And she just doesn't. She has the option to go outside. Even when we had the doggy door. I don't use the doggy door right now because Jacob doesn't know how to use it. So I don't use the doggy door. But the pits know to go in and out. And even with the door, she just hasn't. If she doesn't want to go outside, she doesn't want to go outside. He's snoring. Oh, they do snore. Yeah. Yep. I try to give him a number, like on a schedule. Yeah, I just estimate the hours for him. I keep him on a schedule, whatever. And I started working with him when I first met him. Yes, ma'am. I went to the shelter, and he was just sitting there by himself. And in this room, whatever, he was just sitting there. And every time I walked past the glass door, he was in the exact same spot. He wouldn't move. He would just look around. We looked in the window, and the door is completely glass. And we were just looking. I kept trying to call him to the door. He wouldn't move. He was just sitting there. He would just sit and just look. Just sitting and looking anyway. And then the girl dog was the same way. But she was sitting on her bedding in the glass door. Yes, ma'am. The area. You know, some of them, they have rooms that it's not... Mom took pictures and stuff like that, yeah. And so I'll insert the picture so you can see what it looked like. Yeah, it's like a room that they have. And I went by and I looked at him because he looks like the gorilla type of the dark eyes, and I love monkeys. I love gorillas. My favorite animal in the world. And I was like, oh my gosh, he reminds me of one. It's just what I thought. And then so I was like, and I walked past the window and I kept looking at the girl. She was considered the blue. Because she was that dark grayish color with the white. And, excuse my burp. Anyway, I kept walking back and forth. And then I kept going to her because I'm like, girl, 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 thinking she maybe needs her. Then the person later kept saying, I like him. He was the first one I said I liked. And I went past just the way he looked. Yeah. And anyway, so eventually I told the lady, I was getting ready to leave. I was like, oh, I don't know. And I'm like, I'm just going to go home. I was getting ready to leave. Then I was like, I don't know. And I walked back past his area, again, going to the girl. I'm like, I need to see something, you know, like interact with something. So, and the lady showed me so many dogs, as many as she could find. She was walking around with me. They were very helpful. But anyway, so we were going and I was like with him. And then I said I was not going to deal with anything. I was leaving if I didn't go to the girl. And then on the way, I saw him again. I said, let me just look and see if this dog is still in the same spot. He was in the same spot. And I was like, oh my gosh, I told her, you know what, I want to see him. I saw he was 1 year old, the girl's 1 year old. Boy versus a girl, so I was thinking about a girl, but I would consider the boy. For neatness, I just thought. Anyway, she goes in there. That lady turns that key. She opened that door. This dog came to life, I swear to God. He drugged this girl. I was like, oh my gosh. Anyway, and then she drugged her to the room where we can hang out. He's jumping all over her, grabbing into her clothes, just wild, all over the place. I'm just looking like, this dog is crazy. And then me and Hayden was standing in there. He runs up to me. He's jumping all over me. And my natural instinct, the thing I think to do if a dog's jumping is tell them no or stop or down. Yeah. I'm just that way. And I just said no. And he just looked at me like, wait a minute. And he went back to her, jumping up a little bit. And Hayden did the same thing, run up to Hayden. I told Hayden to just tell him no. Just be still and just tell him no. And he did. And then he stopped jumping on us. I said, so anyway, I thought to myself, okay, he's trainable, possibly, thinking to myself. But anyway, after a while, after she got mauled, you know, he was jumping all over this little lady. She was so adorable. She's like, he's just playing. I'm like, girl, this dog is going to knock you off. Anyway, she eventually left. She said, you guys okay? She left me in the room with him like,
she's like, bye.
Peace out. Like an hour or so, this dog just bouncing around. And so anyway, Hayden and I decided I was in there with him. I'm not going to work with him, see what he knows. So I started to try to just give natural commands. He was responding a little bit, but he kept focusing on the door. He wanted to leave, which I understood. But anyway, that told me, as wild as he is, I'm like, he's so wild, but I'm like, there is something in this dog. I know there's something in him, and I just like him. I just like his personality.
I like him a lot.
Got him, brought him home. He tried to drag me out of the place. I got a hold of him, took him in the place. Anyway, so I did all of this stuff I needed to do between purchasing him, getting him a leash. They gave me the collar, the blue collar, gave me food and everything like that. And I bought him a harness and stuff like that. Everything I spent that day was $9. I was like,
wow, the money you spent.
$9. And he is a really good dog. I'm not saying he's not going to mess up. He is really
I think the thing is he just
high energy.
He has a really good temperament, a really good personality, and he does listen. He's trainable. He works. It's like you've had him a lot longer than you have.
I've left him in the car and gone like a few feet inside of the music studio, seeing how he would be in the car. Yes, of course, you leave the windows down and everything. Don't trip, don't go crazy, people. But to see how he would respond if I take him places. So I started instantly taking him to PetSmart, Petco, places to just let him interact with people, to bond with people and dogs. Yeah. So and the first day I took him around to places. He didn't know me or anything else, but he was pulling and pulling on me. I've been teaching him not to pull and things like that because he is strong, I'm being honest. But the thing is, I like the fact that he has energy off the chain. I mean, this dog is, oh my gosh, so much energy. I like that. I make him calm down. I make him just be calm. I trained him to the treadmill first day, brought him home. I'm like, things I could do when I can't do, like it's been really bad weather. I'm like, but he still needs his exercise. Trained him the first day, taught him how to be on the treadmill and things like that. Taught him to release his toys to me. Taught him to release, it was hard initially. He He didn't really fully understand. Yeah. I don't know the command for that if he ever learned. So I just tell him to leave it. And that means anything. That means don't touch something, don't go to someone, get down off of something, whatever. I just said leave it to make it easier for him. Leave it means something he means no.
Exactly.
And that's what I just started doing.
But he understands it.
He would leave a toy. What I do is I taught him to leave a toy and give him a little bit of a treat. Let him understand you release something you're crazy about. I'm going to give you something even better. So it's just something I started doing. First day meeting a dog. Today, I can make him release anything he's doing, chewing on a bone, whatever, for hours. I can get it from him without him being aggressive. I feed him, control his food, things like this, you guys, just helpful. I always make sure he understands he doesn't eat until I tell him he can eat and drink. I stand in front of his food and everything, make him wait a second, and then release it to him, put my hand in it as he's coming up to it. Try to, hopefully to make him understand I'm releasing this over to you, so appreciate it. And things like that. Anyway, and just for the record, we've only been together, 2 weeks, like you said.
2 weeks, yep.
Anyway, I'm really patient with him. I like the high energy dog because I could go on those good walks with him. I could go cycle. I like to ride bikes. I do all of those things I could do with a dog that can handle the weather and things like that. So anyway, I'm going to keep updating you guys a little bit on him. I didn't mean for this to go too long, but I could tell you stories and stories about this dog. I love him and I am so glad I went back. I'm so glad that I just followed my instinct and I looked at him like, this dog is just something about him. And I'm so glad. And so his previous owners know he's in a home he's left and things like that.
Yeah,
so
I adore him. I like having him around.
He's crazy about Lex. He goes crazy when he sees her. He loses his mind. He literally, we have to calm him down when he sees her. He is a
total sweetheart.
He goes crazy. He's a crazy. And Hayden, when he sees Hayden in the morning, he's learning that he has to go up to Hayden and sit. He has to just stop and sit, and then Hayden can greet him. Because he has to. He has so much energy. He's so strong. I have to make him just. And so Hayden knows. Don't rub him anything when he's hype. He has to sit, be still, and let him accept being greeted. So anyway, but no. So I'll follow you. I'll give you guys more of a follow up on him. But sorry about being a little bit late.
It's my fault. It's totally my fault.
I know I can video myself, you guys, but I'm not going to do it. Not anytime soon. No, I'm not.
I like filming with you. I like it. I enjoy our time filming together.
Yeah, me too. More power to the people out there doing it by themselves. I take my own pictures and stuff a lot, and it's not easy. It's time consuming. I know, and all
because
of the ladies
I have
and
to
men
be able
that do
to.
it, they're like.
It is. It is time consuming, and I film myself when I want to film for my Instagram or whatever, and I do have to. It takes time to make sure the camera's in the right spot. I have to keep checking back and forth. Even when I can see the screen, I can't see that well. I can't see that well in a distance.
Think about the people that do it all the time. Do their own. All of you guys, ladies and men out there that do your own thing. Imagine, I think about when we go into an issue like with YouTube uploading or something. Imagine they did all of that work, all of that editing. Like they would film for hours and hours and hours. I know you guys do. And then you only film, you decide how long you want your video to be. You got all of this footage. And you're not going to just it's not like you're going to use it all over the place. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, okay, I'm talking about the dog. I'm going to do that 4 or 5 times in a row. We just keep throwing these in. One thing, we don't want to be in the same club. Well, sometimes we will, but...
I don't mind. I genuinely don't mind filming myself. I like it, but it's just one of those things I know.
I give you guys props.
It takes time. When I want to take my own pictures for Instagram, I know that's going to take some time to actually do it.
I don't feel like I don't want to wait that long on editing and everything. Oh, you guys, I cut my hair off again. But it was already cut a little bit. I just if I'm going to braid it or something, I just thought about when I touched it. I'll just put the braids or whatever on the top part, and I'll leave the bottom. It's been cut, but I cut it lower and lower because it grows fast.
Your hair grows so quickly.
And then I'll just wear braids or something over it sometimes to change it, but I've been missing my
I can't cut my hair. I don't have the patience. I mean... And
just with scissors. I just use scissors, and I just cut.
I don't cut very well. Well, that's not true. It definitely depends. I wouldn't cut my own hair. But like if I'm helping you with yours, I can see it a lot better and I can see what I'm doing.
I would never
try to cut my own hair.
I need Lex to cut my hair usually when I'm wearing longer hair. When I'm going to put braids or something in with my hair.
Yeah, then I'll cut her hair for her.
I need her to cut that.
And I'm pretty accurate with that. But other than that,
But cutting my hair just off, I would get scissors and just cut it off. And I go under.
I've thought about it before. I've thought about just
I hate hair on my neck, but to be honest, I hate hair on my neck.
Sorry, Abiyadi. I know that you do, but it doesn't bother me. But I'm growing my hair out, so
my hair would just, and then the more you cut it as it grows, my hair grows really fast, you guys, and it's like even if I wear braids or whatever, my hair is usually braided in with the braids. My hair will grow really fast, and I've always had typically long hair. Even when I've cut my hair off, it'll grow really quickly. So I blend my hair sometimes. Sometimes it's just mostly anything. My hair is, like I said, it's the texture. It's so soft that
you're like a rabbit.
It won't hold curls or anything. So I need products. See, I got a bunch of product in to hold.
I buy Mom specific hairsprays to hold her hair.
Because my hair won't hold, so sometimes I have to, even if it's short, sometimes I have to put pieces or something in there to make my hair hold.
I don't have to go through that much.
My hair
will hold. My hair holds better than yours does.
My hair will not hold. Like my mother's hair, her hair doesn't curl. Can't take a blow dry or anything. Oh, Lord, what are we talking about?
I don't know. You guys, we always
go. Didn't you guys see me going off to the left? You guys knew I was going to go there. Come on, a dog video to a hair. Okay, well he has hair or something, fur or something, same difference. Anyway, sorry you guys, that's just a ramble. But anyway, good seeing you guys. If I could see you, I'm thinking I can. But Lexi is the reason that I've been missing a little bit. She wasn't feeling well. The weather's been it's been super hot.
And then Kris had to put his truck in the shop, so we only had the one car. Mom came and got me last week. She came and picked me up.
But we didn't film
because we were
you
just
weren't feeling well.
I wasn't feeling good. And we had to go to the studio and stuff. But that was nice of you to come pick me up.
Guys, we're going to get back on top of things. And sorry for falling apart. You guys, it just is what it is. Let's just get past it. They're there. They're just going to be in your face. It is what it is. I'm so tired of I always get pillows and stuff trying to hide stuff.
Now, if you were like me, you wouldn't have that problem.
You guys, it is what I used to be way smaller. But anyway, we're going to that.
We're going off topic again.
You guys, thank you for coming around. I wanted to give you guys an update on him, Alex. But I will follow up a little bit more because I want you guys to go out there and start looking into whatever places, shelters, wherever.
A little bit throughout the day so you guys can see.
Oh, helping out a family that needs someone to take over their pet or something. Anyway, if possible, I understand. I don't judge. I'm honest. I don't care. People do what works for you.
Yeah, you do what works.
Yeah, I totally don't judge. You do what works. Because breeders need to make money too, being honest.
I think
that's their way of living. So, anyway, for some of them. But anyway, thank you guys for coming around. Turn on the dingy, ding. What's the thingy? Notification.
Notifications, the bell.
And what else? There's so many things I want to talk about, but the video I'm going to go into 2 hours. We got to get ready to go to the music studio. Nice being back with you guys. I hope we stay on track a little bit better.
We're gonna stay on track. We're gonna do it.
Thank you for the new subscribers.
Yeah, hello.
Thank you guys. Thank you for the ones that's been down, that keep holding me down. I appreciate you guys so much. And I watch everybody's video. I promise you guys I'm watching all of the videos out there. I watch almost everything. I watch so many of you guys, the ones that subscribe to me, I'll watch everything.
Yeah, Mom does go and just watch videos.
Yeah, a lot of times I'm watching from my TV, though, and I can't go in and put anything in the comments. And I'm going to stop doing that because I don't want you thinking I'm not there. So, anyway.
Mom's good with that.
I totally watch. Thank you guys so much for everything. Hope to see you really soon. Hope you see me really soon. And Alex and I are going to prepare for the next video. You guys want to see a purse or something? I got something to show you, I think. But anyway, take care of yourselves. Have a good rest of your week. Hope you like my updated haircut. Sorry about being all out there. I could just take everything.
Look, Mom.
We could do a video with the nothing. Thank you guys. Take care of yourself. Bye. Remember to, remember to,
like,
what's the thing?
comment, and subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.